All right, so let's go behind the scenes and look at how we set up to film video podcasts. What's going on, everybody? CJ Williams, video producer, podcast producer. In this video, I wanted to take you guys behind the scenes. I managed to get a little bit of behind the scenes footage on a recent video podcast shoot, and I wanted to kind of show it to you guys, what I do with the cameras and thought processes behind getting set up. I think it'd be great for people who are interested in going into that or niching down into that. Also, I have a video that I created that kind of gives big reasons why I chose to niche down to video podcast production. This is what I specialize in. Honestly, if I had to add another reason to that with the emergence of AI and all that stuff, I would say that this is something that AI can't really do. You can't replace this. Like setting up 3 cameras, getting a group of people together and capturing that and being able to edit that footage down. AI can't do that. It's not going to replace your job if you're niching down to something like this. And if you disagree, I'd love to see your comments below. Please be sure to do that. But there's a link to 3 reasons why I chose to niche down. But I want to get into this. Like I said, this was a podcast I shot at a cigar lounge. Obviously, I had to travel to them and get set up. Up to 3 people were going to be speaking and talking, and so I had to prepare for that, lighting and all that stuff. Now I roll onto the scene. This is where we're going to start the footage. I roll onto the scene. And all of my projects in a Ford Transit Connect, which is a mini cargo van. This has enough room, obviously, to house everything that I need for my business: stands, lights, diffusers, mics, cameras, everything that I need, slider, like everything I need. I'm able to get into this van, and it makes a great impression on people because a lot of times they don't expect me to roll up in a van. So this is a great look for the business. But we're gonna start there. And by the way, quick disclaimer: like the filter I had on this camera when I was outside, it's a little dusty, so you gotta kind of look through that. And but it's behind the scenes footage, so it's okay. So let's get into it. All right, what up? So we just got to a place called Ash and Barrel. Gonna be shooting a podcast here, so I'm gonna take you guys inside. Show it. The client ain't here yet, but I got access to the room to get in and start getting set up. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. I like situations like this where I can get in and start doing my thing, and I'm always waiting for the client. This is nothing new, so it is what it is, business as usual. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting what I need to get set up. 3 cameras, so we're gonna need 3 tripods. Gonna have my main light, key light, so we're gonna need a C-stand for that. We're gonna have 2 other lights, so we're gonna need my smaller stands for those, if I can find them. Yep. What else? Actual microphones that are on stands already, because I was too lazy to take them off. Yeah. And the diffuser softbox for the key light, and some other stuff. But let's get this stuff in there. So after a couple of trips in and out with my cart, I have everything I need, and I start surveying the room. I don't, and I talk about this here in the clip, but I surveyed the room to kind of see where would be best to position everyone while we're filming. So let's check that out. So this is where we're gonna be, kind of a conference room type thing. It's pretty cool, secluded away from everything else. And my client ain't here yet, so I don't exactly know where they want to sit, how they're gonna sit. But me being able to get in here and get these lights set up, we can move stuff as ever they need. But yeah, just being able to get set up. So let's do it. Honestly, have no idea how they're gonna want this to look. Just get it in, get it set up, get something set up. I don't know how you want to sit here. All right, after a few minutes of doing that, kind of, because I know I'm gonna have to move things around when people get there, adjust things. Obviously, when people start sitting down and get in position. While I'm still waiting on people, it's time to get these cameras out and get them set up. So I film with 3 cameras, and I talk more about this, and why I tell why it's important for me to have the same cameras. All the cameras match in manufacture. I talk about that, and then the different types of lenses. So let's check that out. All right, here we go. And the 3 cameras set up. 3 cameras, all the same brand cameras. Very important. Anybody who works in video will tell you that, you know, you want your cameras to match manufacturer because, you know, it's easier to have the footage look the same. You don't want Sony and Canon. You don't want Sony and Blackmagic. You don't want Sony and Red or whatever. You want them all to match. Same manufacturer. If I was to show up with 3 different types of cameras, probably wouldn't look right, probably wouldn't look professional, but all these cameras are the same manufacturer. They all look the same. That means I can use lenses, the same lenses for all of them, interchangeable. Yeah, if I can get it right. So I need that. We're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go 50 here, 50 millimeter here. We're gonna go the 18 to 35 here. Actually need to use a adapter for this one. $18 to 35 here, and we're gonna use the long lens over here. I'm gonna use my 70 to 200 over here on the 6K. Just to show you what we got the 6K, Blackmagic 6K, we got the 4K, and we got another 4K. I'm only gonna shoot in 4K, but I'll render out in HD, so we're gonna get the high quality of 4K. It's gonna look nice and sharp, but it's gonna be rendered out in HD because 4K file will be too big, so the final rendering will be in HD. So, yeah. All right, so that's the gist of it. That's all I have right now for this time out. I wasn't able to capture too much because obviously I had things going on. But I hope this was enough for you to kind of see what goes into capturing a video podcast, at least from the on the production side. Now, there's planning that goes into it, and there's post-production and all that stuff. And then what I do with my clients is I take care of everything from that after post-production, like editing it, getting it uploaded to podcast channels, uploading video to YouTube, cutting up social media content. Then for some clients, depending on if they want me to, I post the social media content, those vertical clips for them. So all of that is done. Now, this was just a glimpse into the process. I will have more. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. My name is CJ Williams, and I hope to see you guys next time. Please be sure to leave comments and share this video. All right.